Hello, have you ever thought about what is the main electronic element that make a computer work? If you have wondered, I can answer that the answers is the transistor, a device that has helped making to advance technologically. That is that is why today I, Jose Chavez, an electronic engineering student, I'm going to talk about what a transistor is and the type of transistor. Before we start talking about the classification, it is important to clarify that transistor has several ways of classification, but in this case, I will show three main type of transistor. But before we start talking about transistor, we must know that they are made of. So I would like to ask a little question. What is a semiconductor? Well, a semiconductor is any material that can act both as a conductor allowing the passage of electric current or as insulator preventing it depending on several factors such as the ambient temperature, the type of atomic structure of the cell or the electronic or magnetic field to which is subjected. Thus, in nature, we find several semiconductor materials. Among are silicon, selenium, and germanium. Where silicon and germanium stand out for their greater industrial use, since they are more abundant, they are not so expensive to extract, and in turn have a good conductive capacity. Now, with this small concept of the what a semiconductor is, we will give way to one of the many questions, which is what is transistor? Well, it is current driven semiconductor device which can be used to control the flow of electric current in which a small amount of current in the base conductor controls a larger amount of current between the the collector and the emitter. Having explained what a transistor is, we'll talk about the type of transistor, the first of which is the point contact transistor. This transistor was the first transistor capable of obtaining gain, invented in 1947 by Barde and Breithaupt. It consists of a germanium-based semiconductor, then better known than the combination of copper and copper oxide, on which are supported two metal tiles, which constituted the emitter and the collector. The base current can modulate the resistance seen in the collector, hence the night transfer resistor. It is based on surface effect, little known at the time. It's difficult to manufacture, fragile, and noisy. Secondly, we have the BJT transistor, or better known as bipolar junction transistor. They are basically manufactured in a single crystal or germanium, silicon, or gallium arsenide. In the crystal substrated, trisons are contaminated in very controlled way, two of which are the same time NPN or PNP, forming two NP junctions. Such contamination or doping consists of adding impurities to the material or element, being the conductive as required. Now, The N sum contains the electron donor element or negative charge, and the P sum contains the acceptor or holes or the positive charge. Typical indium, aluminium, or gallium are used as P acceptor, and arsenic or phosphorus as N donors. Finally, 5FR transistor or device which the current is controlled by the voltage when operation as amplified they supply an output current that is proportional to the voltage applied to the input. They were first manufactured in the 1916. There are two types of the effect transistor, the JFET and the MOSFET. It is three-terminal component called gate, source, and drain. There are more kind of transistor, but won't dig into that information because they are as mixture on the ones I already talked about. They are used a lot in the industry, and research have been creating more for better performance and better use of materials. Probably this will be used in the future with a new kind of technology. I hope we will see this on. Thank you.